All right. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Honors to those I've learned from. Double honors to their teachers, the apostles of all Israel. And shalom to those of Yasharallah seeking the truth, seeking righteousness, and hoping for edification. All right, shalom, real quick today. We just got to hit on this idea of no hope. It's, this place has gotten, I mean, you don't have to explain this to anyone. The only way you cannot see what's going on in front of you unless you are on some extreme, heavy antipsychotics. This place is being wiped clean off the map. There's volatility in every corner, everywhere you turn. The news, your neighborhood, sports. People are fed up, you know. And now we're to the point where more than 6,000 people have been killed in gun violence so far in 2023. And this is the last day. This article came out February 23rd, so that'd be a week ago. So, that number's up. But we're only in the second month of the year. That is a statistic that should be probably a 3 or 4 year statistic. I say usually and that really shouldn't even, in a righteous community, in a righteous society, in a righteous kingdom, unlike this wicked queendom in which we reside in, that wouldn't be a statistic at all. It would really be, the numbers should be in the single digits. The people are unruly, unlawful. They don't care about the next man, and they really don't care about themselves. Because as you read here, look right there, it says more than half of all the gun violence deaths this year were deaths by suicide. So these people are at the point where they have no hope. So let's start off with Jeremiah 19:8. Jeremiah 19:8. I will make this city desolate, and hissing, everyone that passeth thereby shall be astonished and hiss because of all the plagues thereof. So what is this city? This will be that great city, Babylon the Great, the one that hasn't been touched. Well, as you can see, it's being touched right now. It hasn't gotten invaded yet, but the people here, they're like in a frying pan, ready to jump out. They've lost all hope. Let's look back at this article. What does it say? Shootings have continuously made headlines just the first 2 months of the year. So far, 6,278 people have died from gun violence this year. That is shocking. I thought it was a misprint when I heard this 6,000 people. I was like, what? We're only in the second month of the year. That can't be right. But here it is, ABC News, an accredited foundation media source in America, been around for probably a century. So I guess they must be telling the truth, right? It says, as of February 23rd, according to Gun Violence Archive, which is roughly an average of 116 deaths each day. Boy, here's where it really gets interesting. It says deaths by suicide made up the vast majority of gun violence. I know y'all thinking it was Negroes in the hood doing drive-bys. Well, no, it's actually gun violence. The other day we had billionaire kill himself in his Fifth Avenue apartment, Mr. Drummond. You know what I'm saying? Shot himself in the chest. Of course, he was linked to the Clintons, so who knows if it was Arkansas, it was actually a suicide, or if it was a murder. Either way, it was gun violence, but a billionaire offered himself. Yeah. It says 56% the nonprofit gun violence tracker reports. There's been an average of 66. Those are two interesting numbers. Deaths by suicide per day in 2023 up to now. Of those who died from gun violence this year, 227 were teens and 36 were children. 3 sixes. I mean, what's going on here? I don't know. What is this, Illuminati article, or are we actually dealing in real numbers here? I mean, you never know with these people, but we know that people are dying. You know, that people, 263. I don't, this guy, Esau's he's a wicked person, man. These numbers are just out of control. There have been 84 mass shootings in 2023 so far, which is defined by the Gun Violence Archive as an incident in which 4 or more victims are shot or killed. These mass shootings have led to 126 deaths and 336, these numbers, injuries so far this year. And here's a map of where it's popping off. There's a lot of going on in the east and the southeast. Yeah, so that's what's going on here. This Babylon, this place is dangerous, man. From people driving crazy, acting crazy in the grocery store. Just you got to be circumspect at every moment, in every place, and every time when you leave. Hey, man, you can get it in your house here. There's people getting shot in their homes. So this place is not safe. I mean, it doesn't even matter if you're in your home now, but they got the train derailment where they burnt some of the most toxic chemicals ever created by man. They set them on fire, turning from chlorine to a phosphogen gas, which produces dioxins, which have a half-life. It takes over 500 years for them to get rid of. So you can just be on a farm in the middle of nowhere and still get it here. This place is toxic. It's completely volatile. It is death. This is the land of the shadow of death. Every turn you make, it's looking bad. So let's see here. Where are we at? Let's just look at that Jeremiah again. And I will make the city desolate. This place is desolate, man. It ain't even worth it no more, man. It really ain't even worth it no more. It's just really not worth it. Putting forth the effort, trying to start a business. We got Israelite groups trying to make a compound here, trying to, buy land. And I mean, look what happened to these people. They put a mushroom cloud of just toxic gas over your home and you're done. It's just desolate and hissing. People just like, man, I don't want nothing to do with that place. But you can't tell these Mexicans that these people from south of the border, they're still coming up here. I don't know why. Everyone that passeth thereby shall be astonished. So that means it's going to get worse. People they're not even going to want to come up here. It's bad now, but he's just getting started. It's going to be really bad up here. It's going to get worse than what we see now. Like, who wants to go to Ukraine right now? Who wants to pick up their bags and move to Ukraine? Nobody. That's how bad it's going to get in America. So here we go. Everyone that passeth thereby shall be astonished and hiss because of all the plagues thereof. Where else was plagued? Let's take a look at that. Where else in the Bible, what nation or region was known for plague? What kingdom was plagued? Let's go to Revelations 11 and 8. and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city. Here we go with that city again, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. So this place is spiritually, not physically, spiritually. So that them same spirits that Esau done conjured them up and brought them right back here to keep the Israelites oppressed. They brought all of our enemies here. We're not just dealing with Esau. We're dealing with the oppression of Egypt, the wickedness of Sodom. We're dealing with the Grecians, the oppression that the pork, the defilement of the like, was it the Olympics? They of the Grecians, the Persian Empire, everything, all the wickedness that this man read about that happened to Israel. He brought it right here to America and put those things right back on us. So, which is called Sodom, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. So these are the plagues, the same plagues that hit Egypt are coming upon spiritual Egypt, which is America. Okay, let's see here. As of January, this next article right here by Dan Zimmerman, this is about the truth about guns. January gun sales total of over 1.2 million firearms is the fourth highest on record. So we see ain't no stopping these people. Last month in January, they sold over 1.2 million firearms, the fourth highest on record. So these people, I mean, even with all the gun deaths, there's going to be more. But the thing these guys don't understand is you only need one bullet. Because what it's looking like, all these guns you're buying, you're using on yourself. So you don't need target practice. All you need to know how to do is put that gun right up to your head and pull the trigger. Because that's what you're using these guns for. You're not actually using them to protect yourself. You're not making it that far. You're not making it further than your couch and one little motion towards your head with that gun and just one bullet. That's all you need. Let's end this out in Ecclesiasticus 25:13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. Now, for all these suicides to be occurring, these people are plagued to the heart. And, you kind of really don't even want to Google search too much research about the word, that S word, because all type of stuff comes up and it just sends off red flags through Google. You don't know what's going on. It's just, it's bad out here. And you're being watched at all times with this AI on these computer systems. So these majority of the deaths are by people offing themselves. These people in this country have lost hope. There's job layoffs by the thousands from people that have gone to college for 4 to 10 years, got their dream job at Google, Facebook, Twitter, and now they're laid off. Months, they say it was all good a week ago. You could see them doing all these TikTok videos of all the amenities they had in the Google office or the Twitter office or one of their buildings in Silicon Valley. Even Amazon is laying off. I mean, the amenities. I've been in one of these places and just seeing they have like their house coffee. They have. I've visited a friend of mine in New York, and I took a shower. A family member, we came back from the company picnic. Took a shower in there. It was like they had some kind of person from Sweden do their bathrooms. It was like they had all this, wood on the floor. Then you went into their break room. They had a coffee room. I mean, the amenities that these people have been living with. It's really been, they've been living deliciously in this country, but it's all over. It's coming to an end. So I'm going to end it there. Things are wrapping up, man. These people are down, no hope. It's only getting worse for me. Worse for you. Like, you're in a region like in Ohio where you think you really haven't been hit by tornadoes. You've been hit by tornadoes. You haven't been hit by hurricane. You haven't really been hit by any earthquakes over there. And you still got. 'Cause the trains, they burnt the train up. Now you can't sell your house. Your property value is gone and zilch. You're just done. So anywhere in Babylon, you can get it. And you go and get it. So all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kadash. On to those I've learned from. This man's just constantly pushing out this word on the internet, feeding the sheep. We're thankful for that. Double honors to their teachers, the apostles of all Israel. And shalom to those of Yasharallah seeking the truth, seeking righteousness, and hoping for edification. Shalom.